All right, fifth graders, today what we're going to be working on is synthesizing information. And synthesizing information just means that you are combining the parts of, say, two different texts or a text and a video. Okay, so you're going to combine like things. And the steps to do this is you're going to reread the text in sections, and then you're going to find the section in the second piece of text that talks about the same things. And as you're rereading both of those sections, you're going to be listening for bits of information that either elaborate on something from one to the next, or maybe something that's different from the first text to the second text. Okay, so you're going to be working with the text for the video. That's the Working Dogs National Geographic. These are just the words that the narrator said during that video typed out for you. And our article, Dogs at Work. Okay, so watch how I do this with the first section. We know them as man's best friend, and while dogs have endured themselves to humankind, they are not only great companions, but hard workers. For thousands of years, dogs have been part of human experience. They have adapted and been bred to assist us in everyday life. They play diverse roles as livestock workers, rescuers, sled pullers, and even work to brighten the lives of the elderly and disabled. Okay, so now I'm going to read the introduction to Dogs at Work. And again, remember, we want to be listening for bits of information that either elaborate on something or gives us different information. So we have Dogs at Work. In an ancient house, a mosaic was found that said Cave Canem. In Latin, that means beware of the dog. Being a watchdog is one of the many jobs that our four-legged friends have done over the years. Dogs not only protect property, but they also herd sheep, pull sleds, and rescue people. They are experts at sniffing out everything from fruits and vegetables to human beings. At the end of a hard day's work, dogs still like to play. Okay, so now I'm going to work at synthesizing or combining the information from those two first introductions. So some things that I pulled out that were similar: the working dog article, from the one from the video, was saying that they're man's best friend. Dogs at Work said four-legged friends. So they're very similar. They both called them hard workers. One of them mentioned them as livestock workers. The other one mentioned that they herd sheep. Sheep are livestock, so those are similar. They both talked about them being rescuers, sled pullers. The working dog article, the video one, mentioned that they like to brighten lives, which goes along with the being our friends and our companions. And the Dogs at Work said that they still like to play. Okay, so see how I've kind of combined the information from those first two introductions by things that were the same, maybe elaborated. Instead of live workers, they went a little more into detail about herding sheep. And then a few things that were different. Okay, so now today you're going to continue this work, and how you're going to do this is using the Working Dogs transcription, the video text. You're going to read the next section, determine what is that section about, and then you're going to find the section in the Dogs at Work article that talks about the same thing. Okay, and then you're going to do the same thing, right? These both happen to be at the beginning. You would write whichever paragraph or section it was, section 2 and section 4, and then just jot a list down of things that either elaborate on each other or are different.